check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Your music tonight, aren't you?
What?
What?
He's coming.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I told him yesterday. I said I gotta do music, so
Okay.
he should be here.
Oh, we are live. We're hot. Didn't realize that. Sorry. Well, anyway, here we are. Board's warming up. 1:20 left in the warm-up session. Tonight, the lineup, rather the main event on this card is your Waconia Squirt A Wildcats versus the Buffalo Bison. Buffalo from just up the road. Buffalo in their dark away jerseys, all black, purple trim, purple and white. Waconia sporting the pretty clean white sweaters, white socks, a little bit of purple, gold trim. We have, for the very first time this evening, I want to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, for the first time this season, we have all 13 skaters and a goalie. All 14 boys from this team are on the ice at the same time. We had Ryland back for one game in the tournament, but Willie was homesick. Willie is back, healthy. Ryland's out here. Fantastic. Just regardless of the outcome of this game, there just seems to be a little extra electricity in the air having the full squad together for the first time. Boys are excited. Coaches are pumped. A lot of parents here this evening. Some families and kids from one of the B2 teams. It's great. Random Monday on winter break. 5th game in 4 days for these Waconia Wildcats. They're tired, but there is zero quit in this group of boys. I'll tell you that right here after watching this tournament this weekend. If you had any doubt of that, you were reminded they have zero quit. So Buffalo coming into this one ranked, I believe, 72. Waconia ranked 61 in the state. So teams with similar records up to this point. Buffalo, of course, playing in a different district, not in District 6, so not sure what to make of some of the teams they've played versus some of the teams we've played. Quality of, difficulty of schedule, a lot of guessing and speculation by parents looking at who Buffalo has won against and who they've lost against, and ultimately it doesn't matter. Waconia needs to show up, play hard, come out firing. So with the full complement of skaters, we're going to see what Coach Crable and Coach Sorensen throw out for a lineup. They have options that they have never had before. And it looks like you've got Haley starting as your right wing, Cox starting at center, and Schneider sliding up to the line as your left winger, and Crosby and Crable, and Beitlich as your starting D pair this evening. Ref is ready. Buffalo jumping the gun. Here we go. Puck is down. Buffalo's going to get to that one first. Will actually get played by the goalie back to the wall. Buffalo behind the goalie. Cox pushing. Trying to get to that one. Haley there. Looking up. Little stretch pass attempt. Turnover just inside the red line. Haley over the blue line. He's going to take that one down in the corner. Schneider there. Little back pass by Haley. Up to Crable. Crable cycles over. D to D. Beitlich backhand attempt down to the wall. Haley. So boys attempting to move the puck here tonight. Little turnover down in the corner. Buffalo's going to throw that one out. And we're going to have a tip. So it doesn't matter if it gets to the back wall. No icing. Beitlich will get there first. Cycle all the way behind Mats Nelson. Crable beyond him. Haley will pick it up. He's going to look to come back the other way. There we go. Haley looking. Drop pass to Beitlich. Beitlich back the other way. Beitlich. Backhand chip up and over. Can't get handled by the blue line, so it's out. Buffalo's got it clear, and they do not. So we'll get our first icing call of the evening. So that's going to give us a drop just in front of the Waconia bench. Close circuit to Jake Beitlich, if you're watching. Where are you, my friend? All right, new lineup. Let's going to see Gens. Sorry, not paying attention. Gens, Hagen, and Wright out there as your forwards. Winnemer and Butters as your D pair. Hagen throwing it down the wall into the corner. Gens can't quite get there. He gets wrapped up by his man. Centering pass attempt. That was Gregor throwing it to the middle. Gens getting, again, just wrapped up. Buffalo not letting him do really much and down in front of the net. Now Hagen. Gens have the puck. Floats off Gens' tape. Buffalo pick it up, try to throw it up. Gets held by Gregor. Or Gens, excuse me. Butters. Oh, can't quite hold. He thought he had it. No dice. That'll be an offsides call. So we're going to come out. Face off right in front of the Buffalo bench. 10:16 left in this first period. Baker taking your center duties. Van Allsburg at left wing. And I believe Theory over there on the right. Still Crable and Beitlich now back out. Ooh, they get around that outside left edge. Centering pass attempt interrupted by Beitlich. Loose in front. And we're going to get a cover. Nope, loose. Buffalo has it. Wraparound attempt. Picked up by Baker. Baker up to Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg gets turned around. Baker went right. Huddy thought left. A little miscommunication. But we avoid the Beitlich, little misplay. Now he's going to have to turn and go back the other direction. He'll get it out of the zone. Buffalo picks it up on the red line. Theory contesting, slowing him down. Now he's going to take it and go back the other way. Drop pass to Beitlich. Beitlich wanted to go to Crable. Saw that window close. Went up to Baker. Baker in the zone clean. He'll drop past Van Allsburg. 3 Buffalo defenders right on him right as he caught that puck. So can't do anything with it. Beitlich on the blue line. He'll pinch down. We're going to see Crable skate off, use this opportunity. That's going to allow Winnemer to get on the ice, and he's going to get put to work right away. Buffalo had somebody sandbagging back there. Winnemer saw that, came off the bench, and smartly interacted with that puck. Buffalo has it behind the net. Loose in front, wraparound attempt, quick shot. Nelson, glove save, nice job. So both teams putting some pressure on. A couple shots for Buffalo. No shots registered yet for Waconia. They've had the puck down in front of Buffalo a couple times, but haven't been able to register any shots yet. Cox in the draw. Backhand attempt over to Winnemer. Winnemer didn't see that one coming, so it hits the near wall. Now Buffalo will get to it. It's in a pile. Buffalo has it. Floats off the tape. That's going to allow Schneider. He's going to come back the other direction. Up the wall. Schneider, outside edge. Centering pass attempt. Oh, right in front. Just a little bit high. Oh, wow, beautiful pass. Just a touch too high. Goalie was able to get that one. We're back the other way. Buffalo's in clean. Little drop pass. And they're going to come back the other way. We're going to go back the other way. We're going to get a breakaway attempt here. Oh. They're going to say no call. They're just going to say he just randomly fell. Okay. Showing. There we go. We got a goal. Let's look at the replay. Come on.
Great pass to Kyler Cox.
That one came from the far wall. Was that Hagen? Who brought that one across?
I believe so.
Nice little pass. Cox over on the backside. There we go. Waconia on the board.
Good luck has arrived.
Jake, I don't think it's a coincidence you stepped in the booth and we scored seconds later.
Maybe not.
I don't believe in coincidences. Kyler Cox continuing his nice streak. We didn't call it out on the broadcast, but in that Chisago game on Saturday, he had a hat trick.
Yeah, he's been playing really good hockey. It seems like he's always around the puck, either disrupting a play for them or making a play for us.
There we go. Waconia, after winning the draw, cycles around in neutral ice, now pushes into the offensive zone, floats off the tape of Gens. Buffalo picks it up. Quick 180 for Buffalo. They lose Hagen, and they're going to push that one out. Stretch pass. Ooh, they get somebody behind. Beitlich's there, though. He's got an angle. He's going to play that puck. Nice job, Mr. Beitlich. That's going to come all the way around.
Rough spot on the ice.
Beitlich again throws it up to Hagen. Hagen, little chip pass, can't get it out. Buffalo holds, centering pass attempt, quick shot, and they're going to score.
Shoot. Got a little out of position with the back and forth there.
Yep.
Off the middle of the net wide open.
They had 2 people sitting in the house and nobody there to defend it. So to your point, a little bit out of position. Buffalo good enough. They're going to make you pay for it. So fresh set of legs all the way around. Van Allsburg, Baker, and Theory. They're backed by Butters and Winnemer. Baker on the draw will win, turn a 180, then he'll go back, full 360. He's in the zone clean. He's going to take that shot, gets deflected. Left, back wall, Van Allsburg contesting. Buffalo throws it up the board. Boy, Winnemer, a defenseman, pinching real low. They get out of the zone, but he is able to pull it off their stick on the back check and push back into the zone. Okay, so here we go. Winnemer, maybe forgetting he's a defenseman.
Oh, almost.
Nobody guarding the blue line there. Whew. So just a case of some of these boys not playing together in these lines. Winnemer pushes way in. Nobody cycles back up to cover the blue line. Boy, we had this much space open. If Buffalo had seen that, could have been trouble. Here we go. Puck is down. That's going to go back. Butters waiting for it to come to him. They managed to pull that one in. Here we go. Theory has it. Centering pass attempt. Baker gets it on the back of the tape. Backhand attempt. Wide left. Right, rather, excuse me. Buffalo's going to come back the other way. Stretch pass across the ice, off the tape. Butters looking to get some tape on that one. He can't. Baker will pick it up, swing behind the net. Buffalo right there. Off the wall to Van Allsburg. Chip pass up to the blue line, held by Buffalo. Loads, fires, shot, kick save. Whew. Nelson not covering. I don't know if he realized that Buffalo attacker was right there.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Way high up. Wide right, back wall. Buffalo, after that goal, playing with some serious momentum here. Knocked off the tape. That's Van Allsburg in Theory. Line change for Buffalo. Get it out, get it out. Winnemer trying to throw it out. Now Baker's got it. He's going to skate out. Floats beyond his tape, and Buffalo able to hold the zone. 5:36 left in this first period. Kicked up the corner by Winnemer. Crable in, making a difference immediately. He's going to come off. We're going to get line changes. That's going to give Haley and Cox a chance to see what they can make happen. Cox into the zone clean. Trying to find that outside edge. Quick shot, rebound attempt. Haley picks it up on his backhand. It's going to go up the wall to Schneider. Schneider trying to chip it off the wall back down to Haley. Buffalo has other ideas. Up to the blue line. Held by Winnemer. That was Beitlich, excuse me. Beitlich again. He's going to have to pinch down. Cycle up. Beitlich turns, loads. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll go over to the near wall. Now it's down in the corner. Crable pinches down. Can't make the play. That's going to allow Buffalo to get out of the zone.
Yikes.
Beitlich, boy, he just gets lit up. Blocker save into the corner. Right in front of the ref, too. Elbows up into the chin. We'll get an offside call.
All right, let's regroup here, Wildcats. 4:33 left, 1-1. Pretty evenly matched game for what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Here we go. Cox on the draw. Haley on his right. Schneider on his left. Winnemer and Butters out there as their deep pair. That's going to go to Waconia. Schneider pushes forward, dumps it. Buffalo throws it right back. Cox battling for it. Up to Haley. Haley into the zone. Haley gets by one. Quick shot. Whoa!
Open that.
Maybe. I didn't see if he got a blocker on it or not.
I think he did. It looked like it flipped up at the last second.
I think so.
He's got a hard shot, so it probably had enough momentum to get right through.
So you can see Cox up to Haley. Haley gets that inside edge, comes inside. The blocker gets up, and then it waffles up and in.
All right, let's keep the lead for a little bit, boys, huh?
All right, draw. That's going to go to Waconia. That's Hagen pushing the puck forward into the zone. Gens can't quite reel it in, so Buffalo's going to take that one and come back the other direction. Winnemer trying to hold at the blue line. Buffalo able to push all the way through. Butters, nice cycle over to right. Right's going to enter the zone. Nice little pass to Gens. Gens trying to go right down the middle. Back to Hagen. Quick shot. It's loose in front. Some nice puck movement there from the boys.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, passing's contagious.
Yeah, it is. So a waffling shot from the blue line.
Willie.
It's loose. It's still loose down in front. Couple good shots there. 3:38. Willie trying to hold at the blue line. Buffalo able to get out. Right will throw that one down. Buffalo's going to come back through neutral ice. They're over the red line. They're going to get a partial line change. Swiped off the tape. That's Winnemer. That's going to go to Gregor. Winnemer will skate off for a line change. Gregor down to Hagen. Hagen knocked off his tape to the near wall. And Buffalo will collect that one. Gens, a little poke check. Nothing happening there, so Buffalo's going to come out. They're going to throw it up. Disrupted. I believe that's Crable getting a stick on it. Now we're fighting for it right down here in front. Van Allsburg cycles over to Beilich. Beilich's got some room. He's going to shovel past that one up to Gens. Just needed a little bit more mustard to get that past Buffalo. Now they're going to come right down the ice. Baker. Nice job right up the bench,
there.
just making an impact. Taking it off the tape. Now we're fighting for it right here. Buffalo able to dump and chase. 2:43 left in the first. Beilich behind the net. He's going to cycle all the way around to Theory. Theory will get tape on it. There we go. He's going to push out of the zone. Over skates it, gets in his tape or his skates, and Buffalo's going to come back the other direction. We're going to get a whistle. Offsides. Or did they get the trip? We'll see what came first.
I think it might have jumped out of the rink into our bench.
Oh, gotcha. Which, that saved us because there definitely was a trip there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Baker, puck is down. That's going to go. Van Allsburg tries to jump the route. Buffalo forced to throw it forward.
Now we go.
A turnover. Here we go. Baker's in. He's going to fire from inside, just inside the blue line. Van Allsburg will get to it first. Tries to get it to the middle. Can't find anybody. He'll go up to the blue line. Over to Winnemer. Winnemer down to Van Allsburg. Quick shot. Blocker save.
Man.
Back wall. This passing. What is going on here? Oh my goodness.
You get a point if you hit it 4 times. Come on, Jared. Where have you been? Great puck movement by the Wildcats on that last possession. All right, hustle back. There's 2 behind us.
Winnemer not realizing he's got someone behind him. They're going to come right down the middle. Butters is just going to disrupt that one. Quick shot anyway. Oh, it's loose. Matt thought he had that one in the glove, and it trickled out.
There we go.
And Buffalo can't hold at the blue line. 134. Hard slapper, wide right. Into the corner. Theory there. Just push it up. Theory tries to get fancy. Buffalo takes it, but he gets it back. Another chance for Theory. This time he pushes it up. There we go. He finds Baker. Baker, backhand, turns. Now he's going to skate in. Line change for Waconia, so Baker's all alone down there. Now reinforcements have arrived. There we go. Fresh legs in. That's Beilich. He's looking. He's going to dump that one in, and they're going to say offsides. So after a good chunk in the middle, that was all Buffalo. Waconia has really turned it on.
Yeah, when I got here, it was 2 shots to nothing Buffalo. But I feel like we've kind of found our rhythm now.
Yeah, we did. Well, I think you nailed it, Jake, when you said passing is contagious. The boys really looking to move the puck tonight. Here we go. So after some back and forth after the Buffalo win and the draw, now they're going to try to push this one forward. Just inside the blue line, they're in clean, lose possession. Now they get it back. Bothered there by Crable. Cox in the mix as well. Makes it to the middle before Beilich smacks it out. Back to Buffalo. Loads, fires wide right by about 4 feet. Into the corner. 30 seconds left. All right. Cox has something. Can we get it up to Haley? Does it get through?
Oh, no!
Wow. Let's look at the replay on that one. I don't know about that. Let's let the camera tell us.
I think we have a challenge left.
Do we?
Yeah, we have 1 left.
Cox pushes it up. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, I think a replay would have given us. That was a bad whistle.
Yeah. It's a home game. Let's go.
Cox off the draw. He'll take a quick shot. Stick save. Back wall.
20
Cox will
seconds
pick up
left
his
now.
own rebound. And Buffalo chips it out the back of his stick. Crable tries to go inside. They go, or outside. They go inside. Beilich, speedy. Nice job, Beilich. He gets it out of there. That's going to be Haley trying to make something happen. He goes
4
down to one
seconds
knee.
left. All right.
And that should do it for this one. Jake, here we go. Before we kind of process this, in this, it is the first time we are going to highlight a player. This game we are highlighting Mr. Crosby Crable. What do you know about Mr. Crosby Crable?
Crosby Crable, nickname is Cross, and as you can imagine, his favorite player here, Sidney Crosby.
Makes sense to me.
Sure does. Why wouldn't you have a jersey that has your name on it?
You know any fun facts about Mr. Crosby?
Just a few. He brings of energy, loves math, space, and science.
I know he loves to talk. Actually, we got to ask him about science, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stump him with some weather questions. His big fans are his mom, his dad, his sister, and Mima.
We've seen Mima at a lot of games. She's made it road trips up to tournaments. So Mima, we're a big fan of Mima.
And how about hobbies?
He loves hockey, of course, obviously. Football, lacrosse, fishing, and engineering. That's an interesting one. And then he has been skating since he was 3 years old. And you figure in a hockey family like that, kind of makes sense.
Yep. So there you go.
Kudos to Crosby Crable, an important member of this Wildcat team. All right, we are set. Boys, they have switched sides. Nelson down in goal on the far side. Referee checking with goalies. They have both checked in and are ready. So Gens, Wright, and Hagen starting as your starting lineup here. Back on defense by
We got Butters and Schneider back there. Nope, not Schneider. Winnemer, yep.
So after a little back and forth, we're kind of just playing catch here.
Oh, good pass.
Ice.
Get through there.
Oh, Hagen can't quite get there in time. Buffalo's managed to come back the other way. They try to go up the middle, push to the outside by Butters.
Nice save there by Matzik.
Down in the corner, up the wall by Hagen. Held at the point by Buffalo. Load fire down the wall. Butters
here we
picks
go.
Up, chip off the wall. Nice job, Butters. Finds Gregor racing. Gregor into the zone. He gets pushed up against the wall. No call. He was looking for the hand up. It doesn't come. And the puck's down in the corner. Gregor, pick that puck up. He lifts the stick. Now he'll get the puck. Tries to go to the middle. Gets deflected. Gregor, a little how do you do in the shins of the Buffalo attacker. Buffalo in clean. Quick shot. Kick save. Far wall. That's going to get picked up by Kellen Gens. He's going to look to go to the middle.
Nice little dump pass there.
In a weird move. All of our forwards lining up on the wall. Not sure what that strategy is.
Get through.
Here we go. Buffalo turning, coming back the other way. They're going to go right down the middle. Winnemer is there. Quick shot, kick save. That's going to go all the way out of the zone.
Oh, do you see Baker peel off there?
Tries to find Baker.
Great
nice
play
pass.
by Baker. Get a shot, buddy.
Right on the tape. Baker looking for somebody, but Waconia using it as an opportunity for a 4-player line change. So Baker looking for somebody to find and just nobody there. Little drop pass. Theory. Middle. Didn't quite make it in front of the net. Buffalo picks it up. They're going to turn a 180, cycle back. Oh, nope, sight, come back the other way. Buffalo out of the zone. Here we go, boys. I need some hustle. Buffalo trying to find that outside left edge. Backhand attempt. Nice pass.
Wow, that's a
good shot.
Play there. Took a little while to set up.
Yep.
But
both defenders following the player to the wall, leaving a man wide open. Thankfully, his shot was about 3 feet high. All right, battling on the corner. That's Crable. He's a big, strong body who loves science.
Who loves science.
We know that now.
Yep.
Comes across the middle. Little jump move there by Theory. That doesn't work. But he'll take it on the back check, get it back. Backhand pass to Huddy. Huddy up the middle. Boys kind of scrunched together there a little bit. Gets pulled off the tape into the corner. Held at the line by Beitlich. Nice little move. Creating some space. Goes to Baker. Baker, quick shot. Up in the air. They're going to say high stick, but the play goes on. Now it's loose in front. Buffalo pulls that one up behind the net. They try to chip it up. Held at the blue line. Crable again just imposing his will, holding the puck. Baker, quick shot. Ooh, just a touch high above the blocker of the goalie. Back wall down. Beitlich picks it up. Ooh, Beitlich to the middle. I like the idea. He thought he saw a seam there, but Buffalo comes back the other way. There we go. Picked up by Waconia. Crable. There we go, Crosby. Nice job. He's playing tough today.
He sure is.
He'll dump that one in the zone. Van Allsburg needs to go get that. Buffalo will get there first. They're going to fire this one all the way down. That should be an easy icing call, and it is.
And there you go.
So we'll come back this way. We're going to face off to the goalie's left.
One thing I've noticed, I'm seeing a lot of effective chip passes off the boards tonight. So I don't know if that was part of the pregame talk or maybe the areas to focus on, but
I do not know, but
Certainly seems intentional.
you are not wrong. Here we go. Puck is down. Cox trying to bully his way forward. Buffalo takes it. They're going to throw that one out of the zone. Oh, off to the races. Haley and Butters trying
Nice
to get
back
back
check
quick.
by Haley there. No way!
Inadvertently. So Haley doing what he thought was best, tried to knock that puck out of the air. And we've seen that before. It's tough to knock a puck out of the air right in front of your goalie.
Yeah. I thought that was going wide.
Yep. At a certain point, it's best just to leave it alone, let your goalie play it. Haley knows that, but sometimes puck luck's a real thing. You do that 100 times again, probably wouldn't happen the same way. Here we go. Puck is down. Buffalo wins the draw. They're going to push forward. Haley, nice pass over to Cox. Cox right down the middle. Tried to backhand that one over to Schneider. Didn't make it through.
Ooh, almost covered, but not quite.
Yeah, loose puck. Good pass by Haley to Cox. Cox trying to find Schneider, just couldn't make it through. Crable barking some orders from the bench. So deuce. Here we go. 8:10 left in the second. Buffalo wins the draw. Tries to throw it out, but it's held. That's Schneider doing a little bit of dancing there. Couldn't quite find his edges. Buffalo's going to cycle around. Cox, careful. Well, that's what happens when you reach.
Does not make it
Oh
easy.
boy, we're just reaching here.
Oops, there we go. A little bit of a bump.
There you go. We've got possession. Blow your whistle.
One too many pirouettes.
One too many pirouettes. Rylan Haley said, I can take care of that, and he does.
I think he was just dizzy. Fell over. All right, let's go penalty kill.
All right, Gens, Hagen, Beitlich, and
I think we're going to get a sneaky shorthanded goal here.
I like the idea. Crable, I believe, out there as your penalty kill here. So Beitlich will take that. He's going to go back the other way. He's got some steam, looking to get that outside left edge. Oh, he's got room. He's going to take a quick shot. Little stick save down in front. It's loose now behind the net. Buffalo throws it up the wall. That's going to get held. Waconia trying to just move it down to the middle. Somebody needs to cycle over. Gens, look out. There you go. Now it's back. Beitlich's going to get there first. Puck will not make it back there for icing. Beitlich smartly wraps it all the way around to Hagen. Hagen on the wall. That's up out of the zone.
There we go.
Oh,
There
Hagen
we go.
will get a jump. Here we go. Hagen will get there first. Oh, chips it loose. Backhand.
Oh, I
side of
thought
the
that
net.
was it.
That looks so good.
Oh, man.
Gens crashing the net coast to coast. And it goes off the side. Now Beitlich will pick this
Hit
one
him.
up.
Throw it down.
Yep. Ooh, he just didn't have any room to operate there. Beitlich, good stick handling. Just hold on.
watch
There,
this.
we've got a 3-on-1.
What are the chances of this?
Oh, easy. How is that not a call? Just trucked. Pulled right off his skates. There you go. Nice job, Gregor.
Oh,
Yeah, offsides. Beitlich moving a little slow after getting just absolutely leveled there for the second time this game.
wow. 2 breakaway opportunities and we couldn't cash in the prediction.
Kellen would love to have that one back, I'm sure. It was right there. I think his momentum just carried him a little further.
I would have liked to have seen a back and forth between Beitlich and Hagen on that first one.
I
too.
would have.
That would have been fun.
Here we go. Baker on the draw. That's going to go to Waconia. Cycle, D to D. Butters. He's going to go back the other direction. And
There it
Van
is.
Allsburg will
Chip
chip it
off
off
the
the wall.
board.
So Waconia into the zone. Buffalo looking to fire that one all the way around. 6:13 left in the second period. Baker shoots, deflected high up off his stick. Far wall. Whittemer had played over real tight. Makes it back in time to hold. Buffalo is able to push out. Oh boy.
Yikes. Call timeout.
Yeah, goal. So both defensemen pushing, pinching pretty low, playing pretty aggressive defense. And that looks really great when you score. It does not look so great when you give up a 2-0 on your goalie.
3-0, but who's counting?
Yeah. To Mats, it probably seemed like 5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, chips it in the zone. They'll dump and chase. Van Allsburg looking to get there. He can't get there first. Buffalo's going to put it back the other direction. Baker. Buck pinches down way. We're going to get a whistle. And looks like Buffalo is going to go to the bin. I didn't see what happened there, did you?
I don't. Or I didn't. It's that crashing low that you were mentioning where if you get down into the red circle area and you're the defensive man, you better hope no
One of your forwards should cycle up to cover your position.
All right, this is a goal-scoring lineup right here.
I like it. You've got Haley, Cox, Schneider out there as your forwards, Bylick and Crable. So a good mix of speed, stick handling, and some big bodies. Pushes to Haley. Haley's down in front. Somebody get in front of that net. Come on. There you go. Schneider floats down. Now he's there. Haley picks it up. He'll wrap around over to Bylick. Bylick. He'll cycle up to Cox. Cox back to Bylick. Cross. Crable. He's going to shoot that one. Oh. The butterfly puck. Not fooling this goalie.
No.
For as big and strong as Crable is.
He ripped it the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
Way to get open though. Way to be ready. Handle the pass.
Good puck movement on a power play.
That was fun to see.
All right, same
Cash it
lineup.
in.
No changes. Here we go. Cox on the draw. That's going to go to Buffalo. They're able to throw that one all the way down. And that's a slow dribbler. So nice job by Buffalo. Bylick will pick it up.
Oh, no.
Buffalo right there to contest. Direction. Now Waconia's got to move. We're going to say in clean. Quick shot down in front.
Oh.
Ooh, bounce right across. That was Haley able to pick that one up. Couldn't get it to settle. Buffalo will take it. Come on, somebody go. We have not got to contest Bylick from just inside the blue line. It's loose in front. Nobody down there. Buffaloes are back at full strength. And while we retained a lot of the possession on that power play, it didn't generate a lot of shots.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'd say overall, pretty nice power play possession.
Haley moving. Now he's in the offensive zone clean. Pushed off the back of his tape. That'll float forward. Buffalo will take possession. Put out of the zone. Bylick will retreat. Gets beyond him. Now Buffalo has it. Buffalo looking, collecting, getting into the middle. Quick shot, wide left. Boy, some nice passing there by Buffalo.
That was.
And they only have 4 people in the zone yet. There we go. Now we get the puck.
Settle, puck, settle.
Nope. That's going to come back. Haley not liking that one. He thought he got...
No, that's not right.
No.
Second period.
This is the second period. All right, here we go. Gens on the draw. All right, puck is down. Waconia takes possession. Oh, Buffalo steals it behind the net. Now it's loose in front. Can't reel that one in. Buffalo pushes back the other direction. Come on, boys. Deflected. There you go. No shot. Getting through. Winham. No. They're pushed to the far wall. Up the wall and out. Hagen trying to push it forward. Buffalo saying no thanks. They're going to push back into the zone. Gregor fighting for it in front of the net. Or excuse me, from the bench. Knocked off the tape there by Winnie. That's going to go to Gregor. Gregor tries a little shovel pass up to Hagen. Catches him on the backside, so that falls down, doesn't go anywhere. Buffalo back the other way.
Made by Matt to read that.
That was dangerous. Let's go, boys. There you go. Oh, held in the zone by Buffalo. 2:26
Get it out of there.
left. I mean, you can tell it's the 5th game in 4 days, sort of the net. Like, not contesting, not getting a body, just watching it happen.
Yeah, those longer shifts. Seems like they should
Baker
show up.
on the draw. Van Allsburg pushes forward. Here we go, Huddy. Gets by one. They're going to push out. Oh, come on, turn back the other way. Loose. Down in front, then tipped away.
Down.
Van Allsburg tries to find Crable pushing through. Crable gets it knocked off his tape.
Uh-oh.
And woo-wee. shot comes right across the front. Now it's picked up behind the net. Cycle over to Beitlich. Beitlich back. Multiple chances to get that one out of the zone, and that's why you don't dance with the puck across the middle of the ice. And just chose to play with it across the middle. Got by one, could not get by number two, and they turn it around and make them pay for it. There we go, Cox on the draw. That's going to go to Buffalo. They're going to push into the offensive zone. So 126 left here in this one. Quick shot. Stick blocked there by down. You can get by. You got a nice little move. Get it up. Oh, he just held on to that one, I think, longer than he wanted to.
Yeah. Probably was waiting for an opening and just
out of the zone by Buffalo. Buffalo trying to find the outside edge. They'll take a quick shot. Under a minute left in the second period. Far wall. Schneider can't reel that one in. Buffalo throws it into his skates. I think Butter's got their cages locked up there. Oh, bouncing
really?
puck. Wraparound attempt. Cox tries to pull it forward. Yeah! There we go.
nice.
Look at that one again.
Move to get around one. Knew that Cox side, little chip pass, and Cox did the rest. He's playing the pass there, makes him commit, opens it up.
There you go. I love going into the period break, getting that goal, making this one a whole lot closer.
Oh yeah. No, you haven't. That's not possible.
I know it's possible. Let's see if we can recreate that. Here we go. Buffalo pulls the draw, pushes forward, pulled off the tape. That's Hagen. Hagen, Gregor into the zone. Gen's there as well. And we're going to get a whistle.
I don't know.
A fake whistle.
Yeah.
I thought I heard some. They had one sandbagging. And they're going to lose that one. Quick shot. No goal. All right. We will see you back here for the start of the third period. How about a quick word from our sponsor?
Ooh, we got a sponsor tonight?
We do have a sponsor tonight. If I can find the, there it is, the right button. This intermission brought to you by Good Game Wax. What do you know about Good Game Wax?
A whole lot more than I knew the last time you brought this up.
Yeah, tell the fans what they want to hear.
So this is a local company based out of Waconia. And for those of you that don't know, when you put wax on your stick, well, what Good Game Wax is, it's wax in a canister that you can twist up. So very clean, very easy for the kids to use, and like I said, locally here out of Waconia. Yep, precision waxing.
A lot of boys on the squad using Good Game Wax. I think it's fair to say, I don't know if we holes if they hadn't been using Good Game Wax.
I think you could speculate.
Coach Crable, Coach Sorensen giving them the business over there. Tapping helmets, fist bumps, getting the boys pumped up. Are we the seventh man?
Who's we?
Well, the fans.
Probably.
You know, like in basketball, the sixth man.
Yeah.
The fans.
Yep, 12th man at College Station.
Yeah, there you go.
I think we're the seventh man.
After the draw, puck gets pushed into the offensive zone. Loose down in front. Gregor's shot off. I'll take it.
Yeah, he came in there ready to rip. I like it.
So let's rinse and repeat. Face off down to the goalie's right. That's Gens on the draw. Hagen and Gregor out there. Cycles. Drop it down. And Buffalo able to pick that one up. They're going to come back the other way. Gens picks it up inside our side of the red line. Buffalo will force that turnover. They're going to come back the other way, and now we're going to get offsides. Crable loses the edge, goes down, and
Barrel roll.
yeah. I think he was looking. He just kind of took him out.
Right.
Here we go. Baker on the draw. Van Allsburg and Theory out there as your wingers. That's going to go. Baker wins the draw. Van Allsburg in the zone. Drop pass over to Theory. Theory's going to try to find Van Allsburg. Buffalo picks it up. They're going to throw it back the other way. Over to the other side. Thought he had it and just could not reel that one in, so Buffalo able to take it from him to push into the offensive zone. Fighting for it down in the corner. That's Winnemer. Winnemer pushing up. That's out of the zone, way outside.
Fortunate that on that last play.
All right, puck is down. I can't see it. Buffalo comes way down. Across the middle. Somebody go get that puck. Like, the lack of contesting shots tonight is concerning. Here we go. Now Waconia coming back the other way after two really good saves by Mats Nilsson. Buffalo trying to go the other way. Van Allsburg knocks it off the tape, slows down the rush. Buffalo's going to throw it to the other side, looking to find the outside edge. Quick shot, goal.
Like you said, we just didn't push the puck far enough down the ice. They always had the momentum there.
Schneider back to Beitlich. Beitlich will turn and burn. He's trying to find that outside edge. Up to Cox. They're into the zone clean. Cox makes a little move. Haley's there for a rebound attempt, but no rebound to be found after Cox shoots it high over the net. That's going to provide a long rebound that Buffalo's going to take and go back the other way. Cox racing back. Crable doing a good job knocking it off the
nice swipe
stick.
there.
On the ice, that's going to slow it down. Back. Nope, not in front, thankfully. Thought Beitlich was going to fire up the middle. He thought better and came back the other way. Finds Schneider. Schneider, just loses the puck off the wall. Shoot. Buffalo will get there first. They're going to turn, cycle. Cox interrupts, turnover. Tries to jump and just gets knocked off his feet. Here we go, interrupted by Haley. They'll return the favor, turnover. Haley pulls off the tape. We've got people in front. Schneider, nice job. Two quick shots, point blank shots. Good job settling the puck there by Schneider. Haley found him in front. Just couldn't get past the blocker. Two kick saves by the Buffalo goalie. Beitlich trying to sneak in there. It's loose. Now Buffalo will push back.
Get back. Get back.
Sauce pass. That's going to find that goal.
Man, it's amazing how quickly good offense turns into bad defense.
Again.
Couple Waconia players getting a little deep there, trying to
Kind of been the story of the game. Like all game long, they've had one playing real high, waiting for the break, and we just cannot seem to account for that and make a change to our play style. Gregor trying to throw it forward. He finds Gens. Gens into the zone, pulled off his tape. Hagen off the wall to Gens. Gens, centering pass attempt, back to Gens. He'll take a quick shot, and we'll get a hold by the Buffalo goalie. 10:40 left.
Is that Porter?
Third period.
Is that Porter in net for them?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Because I saw him and Kelling exchanging a few friendly words. They were smiling.
It could very well be Porter Stadola, a Buffalo goalie that played with the boys this summer for Steel.
That's always fun, right?
They do not have names.
Right.
They do not have names on the back of their jersey. So I didn't get a program tonight. Did you?
They were all out because of the sellout crowd.
Yeah. Here we go. Gens on the draw, tries to find Hagen. Goes a little too deep, and Buffalo is going to get there first. Goalie throws it to the back wall. Buffalo flies it over.
Does that count as a save when the goalie touches it?
No. Shots on net have to be
in the plane?
on net.
On net.
As if the goalie wasn't there, it would score.
Gotcha.
There you go. Buffalo just kind of imposing their will, getting it closer to the net. Now we're going to get a cover.
I don't know if you could Angel reset and just like tap it 5 times and get 5 rebounds. 5 saves. Goalie's just dangling.
Pad the stats a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works in hockey.
There's loopholes in every sport though.
Hockey's a little more legitimate, I think, than most. Here we go.
Ooh, nice
pass. Can't get reeled in by Buffalo, so they missed that opportunity. Huddy interrupts, pulls it out, held at the blue line, it's loose. Now they're battling for it right on the Waconia bench, and it squirts out. There we go. It's going to be Theory off to the races, trailed by Baker and Van Allsburg. Loose in front, Baker interrupts it. It's up in the air. Huddy, right there. Gets up the wall. Crable knocks it down into the corner. Somebody's got to go get that puck. Crable, he's going to throw it to the middle, right to Van Allsburg. Beautiful pass. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Almost a beautiful goal.
Can we hold? Nope. Knocked off the tape. Baker will slow it down though. He'll come back the other way. They're going to push right back in the zone. Baker gets by one. Still has it. He'll try to throw it towards net. Deflected off the stick, up and high. Van Allsburg near board, up at the blue line. He'll hold, turn, try to backhand it deep in the zone. Buffalo right there. They knock it down, but he'll get a second chance. Get it down to Theory. Van Allsburg loses it. Two Buffalo players right there. Van Allsburg finds it right on him. Gets thrown to the corner. Hudson into the corner, looking to get it to somebody. Nobody in front of the net, so nobody to go to.
Stop that.
Open net goal. The curiosity is we had an extra attacker. They were all in the zone. We find the puck in the corner. Not a single person to go to in front of the net.
A big part of hockey is being in the right place.
Offsides. Well, that is, I didn't realize the goalie was out, but that's definitely something we've seen Coach Crable do often.
It is. I like it, especially now that our power play offense is getting a little more seasoned. I mean, I think we play this team 5 times, we'll win 3. See if Crosby can find a common denominator on that one.
He's our math guy. Cox coming across into the zone, trying to get it off. Gets his stick interfered with, so no shot. Still loose in front. Mats is out. We're short a goalie. We've got that extra attacker. Let's offsides. Contest, open net.
Gosh.
Not sure if he didn't realize the net was open.
I think so.
But you got to contest those shots when you don't have a goalie.
He's making him do it again. He wants to see him get it right.
You ever seen the movie Tin Cup, the golfing movie?
Oh yeah.
He keeps doing the same thing over and over.
And aces it.
Later in the year. Here we go. Puck is back. Cox looking. We've got lots of bodies. Let's find somebody. Find 5-6 deep. Centering pass attempt. Beitlich picks it up in the zone. Drops down to Schneider. Schneider, Beitlich battling each other. Haley will pick that one up. Gets knocked off the tip. Spacing, our positioning just a little bit off. Well, we're quite off the rails. 8-3 Buffalo up over your Wildcats with 4:45 left in this one. Puck is down. Somebody get in front of the net, off the side of the net to the back. Again, nobody in front of the net. Winnemer pulls it at the blue line. He'll shoot down in front, loose. Gregor playing the body, and Buffalo's going to come back the other way. Somebody step up. Somebody step. There you go. Baker pulls it off the tape. He'll go back the other way. They're going to say no call, so we'll take that one.
I just lost an edge, I think.
Puck is down, loose in the back corner. Hagen fighting for it. Wide left by about 6 feet.
Tell you what, it makes for exciting hockey if you're the other team.
Yep. They're just swinging at the pinata here, trying to get the net goals. Now stick high into the corner. Gens finds Haley. Haley turns, moves toward the net. He'll try to shoot, gets his stick lifted until no pepper. And we had one. I'm going to go ahead and say that I wouldn't want to be any of these boys at the next practice. The line, and not a single Waconia boy made an effort to catch him. That is, in the business, they say, no bueno.
No bueno.
Here we go. Cox wraps around on the far side of the board. 9-3. So at this point, you got to believe Coach Crable just knowingly using it as practice for this scenario.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because
Yeah, he wants us to get this down.
shot, Haley right across the front, hits the far wall. Beitlich picks it up. Centering pass attempt,
Hey!
deflected off the skate of Beitlich. I don't believe that he.
Hey, net down 2.
Net down 2.
Let's do it again.
Again. Let's go. As Herb Brooks would say, again.
Possess the puck. Running clock, is that been that way the whole game?
Pardon? Once we had a 5-goal differential.
Okay.
Under a minute left. 9-4 the score. Buffalo looking to wrap this one up against their Wildcats. Schneider has it. Oh, he loses. An edge goes down. Here we go. Baker does a quick stop, trying to find some room to the middle. Right across. And that's going to come back the other direction. Buffalo racing to get there.
Wow. Impressive pass.
I don't know if Butters gets an assist on that one, or I'm not sure. Butters trying to interfere with that one and hold it, just ends up slowing it down right in front of the net.
Things in this game. A few possessions, we had really good puck movement. It was interesting how their style of play, sending that weak side streak.
And I appreciate a strong plan. Sometimes you wonder if the coaching staff should make an adjustment when you see that it's not working out. The entire game up until we pulled the goalie, it was just pinch, play aggressive, play hard.
Yeah.
But who am I?